Namaste, Pranam, Gita Dhyanam. Om Parthaya Pratibodhitam Bhagavata Narayanena Swayam Vyasena Gratitam Purana Munina Madhye Mahabharatam Advaitam Ritavarshinim Bhagavatim Ashtadashadhyayinim Ambatva Manusantadhami Bhagavad Gite Bhavatveshinim. O Bhagavad Gita, with which Lord Narayana himself gave enlightenment to Arjuna. The ancient sage Vyasa included it in the Mahabharata. O Goddess, showerer of the nectar-like knowledge of non-dualism contained in your 18 chapters. O my affectionate mother, the destroyer of rebirth, I meditate upon thee. Krishna Vandana. Vasudevasutam devam kansachanuramardanam devaki paramanandam krishnam vande jagadgurum. Son of Vasudeva, the slayer of Kansa and Chanur, extreme delight for Mother Devaki, O Lord Krishna, the supreme teacher of the universe, my salutations to you. Srimad Bhagavad Gita, the Dnyaan Vidyaan Yoga, 7th Adhyaya, and we are today going to read the 14th Shloka. And Sri Krishna telling us that in the previous Shloka that we read, Sri Krishna tells us people get bogged down by the magic of the magician. People get bogged down, get deluded under the spell of the three gunas of this Prakriti. And they fail to know, they fail to realize the immutable nature of mind. I am the only reality. People just forget and they get deluded by this illusion they see in this creation, which is created by the three guna. Tribhir guṇa-mayīr bhāvaihi ebhihi sarvamidam jagat mohitam. This entire world deluded by the influence of the sattva rajas tamas. Having deluded, na abhijanati, they do not know, they do not realize that mam ebhyaha param avyayam. I am the only reality which is avyayam, which is immutable, which is which cannot change. In this entire creation of nothing but change, nothing remains same the next moment. Everything is constantly changing with the influence of three gunas. People have got deluded and they believe this change is the real thing. They feel that the magic is the real and they forget about the magician. And like Sri Ramakrishna said, that get to know the magician and you will come to know everything about his tricks, about the magic that he performs. Don't get bogged down only by the magic. Don't get influenced only by what is happening in the Prakriti. Get influenced by the one who is changeless. Get influenced by the one who is immutable. And Sri Krishna is telling, I am that. Mam ebhyaha param avyayam. People forget it. Who is creating this magic? People are forgetting it. Now today, let us see what Sri Krishna tells us in the 14th Shloka. How shall one extricate oneself from this delusion? We have come under the spell of this delusion. Now how to come out of it? Sri Krishna is telling us the way out also in this 14th Shloka. daivī hyeṣhā guṇa-mayī māyā duratyayā māmeva ye prapadyante māyām etāṁ taranti. Sri Krishna says, he accepts the fact it is extremely difficult to get out of the clutches of this illusion, of this māyā, which is created by the three gunas. They have such a great impact on us. They catch us so tightly. It is extremely difficult to get out of this influence of the māyā. daivī hyeṣhā guṇa-mayī mama māyā duratyayā. Mama māyā, my delusion, this which I have created. It is duratyayā. Duratyayā is extremely difficult to cross over. Duratyayā. It is not easy to cross over this delusion created by daivī guṇa-mayī, made of three gunas. This delusion which is created with the influence of sattva, rajas, tamas. This created by me in the form of māyā is duratyayā, extremely difficult to cross over, extremely difficult to get out of the clutches of this māyā, extremely difficult to come out of this fisherman's net, that we have got trapped in that net. The struggle has started, but it is extremely difficult to come out of that net. It is extremely difficult to cross over this māyā. Māmeva ye prapadyante. Mam eva ye prapadyante. Prapadyante is take refuge. Now how one can cross over, how one can get free from this entanglement from the net. How to become free, how to become liberated. Sri Krishna says, Mam eva ye prapadyante māyām etāṁ taranti. Take refuge only in me. Surrender to me. And then māyām etāṁ taranti. Then you can easily cross over this delusion. You can easily cross over this ocean, this perplexing ocean of the māyā, of the illusion, of the magician's magic. Surrender to the magician. Be friends with the magician, like Sri Ramakrishna said. So, Mam eva ye prapadyante. Take complete refuge in me. And once having taken refuge in me, once having taken refuge in me who is immutable, in me who is unchangeable, indestructible, indivisible, you can easily cross over this delusion, this māyā, this illusion, this magic. Verily, this divine illusion of mine, made up of the gunas, is very hard to surmount, is very hard to cross over. People may tell you, it is just you do this and you will cross over māyā. No, it is not that easy. By any kind of external knowledge, any kind of external stimulus, it just cannot happen that easily. You have to struggle. And Sri Krishna says, just surrender to me. Get shelter at my feet. Devote yourself to me. And māyām etāṁ taranti. That is the only way of winning over this māyā. That is the only way of crossing over this deadly ocean of māyā. But those who take refuge in me alone, they cross over this illumination. They cross over this illusion. They cross over this māyā. And they get into that stage of illumination, enlightenment, being one with me. Then they realize who is Krishna. Then they realize what is the ultimate truth. Then they realize what is the immutable, unchangeable reality, which has got nothing to do with this prakriti and its gunas and the māyā and the illusion and the magic of the magician. Daivī māyā, the divine illusion, is the cloak that the Lord has assumed. He has put us in this fix. He has put us in this confusion with that illusion, that we start feeling, we start thinking that the snake is reality, not the rope. We start thinking it is the ghost, and we don't understand the reality. It is not the ghost, it is the trunk of a tree. It is that stump, wooden stump, not ghost. But the Lord has mesmerized us. He has put us under that illusion. It serves as his body. This Prakriti serves as the body of the Lord. And he has got us transfixed into that illusion that this Prakriti is the reality. Māyā is one of the appellations of Vishnu. Māyā. That is the appellation of Vishnu. And the feminine version of Māyā is Māyī. The Divine Mother. It is her projection too. He who is an expert in creating the illusion is the meaning of this term. One who creates magnificent illusion is the Māyā or Māyī. He has hidden his reality in the garb of nature, in the garb of Prakriti, in the garb of creation. And we feel, oh, this is the Lord. No, Lord is much beyond that. All the same, he deigns to disclose himself to those who take refuge in him. The Lord wants the devotees, the Lord wants these travelers on the path of yoga to know what is the real, what is the unreal. To use that sense of discrimination, that viveka buddhi of knowing what is real, what is unreal, what is illusion and what is the reality, what is the magic and who is the magician. Lord wants us to find out. Lord is playing with us. And we don't understand. We just get engrossed in that play. Like the game of hide and seek, that old granny. She has to be touched. The granny has to be touched. Whichever player dons the role of granny. Once the players touch granny, they know who is the granny. And once they know who is the granny, they cannot play anymore. So that is what Lord wants us. Lord wants us to in fact struggle to know the Lord. But we are only tempted in the game of Maya, in the game of illusion. And we forget the granny. We forget who is the real thing. We forget the magician. The reality in him being known, the assumed garb of Maya vanishes. The moment we know which player is performing the part of the leader in that play, that's it. The game ends there. We are out of the game. But we don't make any attempt to know who is that granny in that game of hide and seek. It is like the disappearance of the phantom of the snake when the rope is perceived in its reality. The moment we know it is a rope, the snake vanishes. The moment we know it is the trunk of a tree, the ghost vanishes. But we don't make any attempt to know what is the truth. We just get bogged down by that fear of snake. We just get bogged down. We just start trembling by that fear of ghost. But if we go near, if we surrender ourselves to that projection which is superimposed on the reality, the superimposition vanishes and then we come to know the reality of the rope or the trunk of a tree or the stump of the tree. We come to know the Lord. So that is what Sri Krishna has taught us in this 14th shloka of the Dnyaan Vidyaan Yoga, that take refuge in me. You will easily cross over Maya, although it is extremely difficult, not easy. People take births and births and births and births, millions, to have that realization. But Sri Krishna says, just take a refuge in me. Surrender yourself to me. Give me that power of attorney and do everything totally depending on me. I will show you the way. You will be out of the clutches of Maya. And what Sri Ramakrishna says about this? Sri Ramakrishna says, why are we not able to behold the Divine Mother? Divine Mother is telling us, come my children, come and know me. But we are not able to behold the Divine Mother, Sri Ramakrishna says. And why this is so? It is because She keeps herself concealed behind the chicks or the bamboo screen after the fashion of respectable ladies of an aristocratic family. She has hidden himself under behind that cheek screen, that screen of cheek, or the bamboo screen. She has kept herself hidden. And we feel, oh, what a beautiful screen. We don't make an attempt to go beyond the screen and see that beautiful face of our beloved, compassionate, enchanting mother, the divine mother. She sees everything and guides everything, but none can see her. She is telling us, come lift the screen. Come beyond the screen and have a look at your mother. But we remain ignorant. We are only under the spell of that screen. Like the aristocratic ladies, they hide themselves. Parde mein. Parde mein rehne do, parda na uthao. That was a song in one Hindi movie. Mother is telling us, come on, open the screen, parda uthao. You will get to see the beautiful face of your beloved divine mother. But we are only contented looking at that screen, looking at that parda. But the true devotees who are her kith and kin can cross the chicks and get near and behold her. The true devotees who know this curtain, this veil is just mother has created to hide herself from us. Those who know it, they will just uplift that veil, uplift that screen, and the children, all those tiny tots, they will go and embrace their divine mother. Such a wonderful moment it will be, that the child embracing its mother, the child becoming one with the divine mother. But we are always under the illusion. We don't even know mother is sitting behind the screen. We are so much engrossed looking at the screen. We are so much engrossed looking at that veil. Mother is telling us, come and lift the veil, come and lift the screen. See the beautiful face of your mother. I am waiting here for you to come to me so that you can come and sit on my lap. But no. So Sri Krishna says, only when you take total refuge in me, the veil will go. When you take refuge in me, the veil of māyā, the veil of illusion, the veil of this delusion that world is reality will just shake off, will vanish, and you will come to know the ultimate truth. You will see the face of your divine mother. You will go and sit on her lap, and you will have that blissful moment to enjoy. So that's what Sri Krishna says. He has given us the way. He has shown us the way in this 14th Shloka, how to get over this illusion, although it may be extremely difficult. It is a very tough thing to get out of the clutches of māyā. But having taken refuge at the feet, having taken shelter at the feet of the Lord, this veil of māyā, this veil of illusion, this magic of the magician can easily be surpassed, can easily be crossed over, and then we see what is the ultimate reality. So it is not just Sri Krishna is telling us that what he is. He is also telling us the way, how we can cross over this delusion created by the three gunas on the prakriti, three gunas of the prakriti, and bound us to this delusion of me and mine. Get over it. Just surrender at the holy feet of the Lord and cross over this ocean of illusion. So that was Sri Krishna's teaching to us in this 14th shloka of the 7th adhyaya, the Dnyaan Vidyaan Yoga, and he is taking us step by step. He is taking us towards that step of Vidyana, the ultimate realization through the path of knowledge. So that was the 14th shloka of the Dnyaan Vidyaan Yoga, the 7th adhyaya of Srimad Bhagavad Gita. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Sri Krishna Arpanamastu. Jai Sri Ramakrishna. Jai Thakur. Jai Ma. Jai Swamiji.